In this video, you're going to see an interview with me, Alice Dryden, who works as a communicator on the I Improve project with partner organisation Intercult. So you're going to see a conversation between me and one of the partner organisations in the I Improve project. We're going to be discussing the process because the project has been 3 years long and isn't yet finished. So we're discussing the project as how it began for the partner organizations, their visions and their aspirations that they had at the beginning, which they also wrote down in the form of a document, a so-called template, where they answered some questions about their change makers, which is an external partner that each organization has invited into their project. So today I'm going to ask them some questions about this process and what they wrote at the beginning in the template and this document, and how things have changed and progressed throughout their journey, these 3 years. So hop on board and I hope you enjoy, and please learn and improve together with us at I Improve. Hello everyone, I'm here today with Bernd, who joins us from Vienna. Hello Bernd.
Hello, nice to be here, and I'm looking forward for our interview.
Yeah, me too. Really excited. So could you tell us a bit about the partner organization that I Improve has in Vienna that you're working for?
Okay, yeah, so my name is Bernd Herger and I work for the Wiener Bildung. We are an education institute in Vienna, and we do seminars and workshops and education in general for people living in Vienna and who are interested in our program. Yeah, that's our organization. And we are a partner of River Cities, I think, in the last 10 years. And we are very happy to also join the I Improve project.
Yeah, it's a very long project. It spans over 3 years. So I can imagine that it's been like quite a journey.
Yeah, we were at the beginning. For us it was not so clear what in which kind or in which way we should improve, because also all the partners are so different to us, and in between there are no two partners that are similar in this project. So it was not so easy for us to understand how we should work together and how we should improve ourselves in this project. But after we know the other projects, and after we are clear what we want to do with our change maker also, I think it's getting clearer and clearer, and we can we work now very focused on our project, and also in the actual times with the COVID situation, it's not so easy for all partners, but we are happy that we could do both of our events before the second lockdown here in Austria. So we can now focus on the evaluation or how we can continue our project. So because we were very happy and we are very surprised that our 2 events are so successful that we can now continue our work after the I Improve core project. So we will do the benchmarking idea in the next years, hopefully.
That's wonderful. So what you sort of started working on turned into something that is now bigger than the I Improve project?
Yeah, it will. So the idea is to when COVID is hopefully over soon, we will do this kind of event regular. Vienna has 23 districts, and our idea is to have each month, or maybe each weekend, an event in Vienna in a different district. And so Vienna will be the city of the colored benches.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so this is really when we are now trying to get funding, so to get people who work with us in this benchmarking project, so that we can work when I Improve is over, we can still work on this idea. And so to make Vienna a bit more colorful on the benches.
Because your project idea, if I'm not mistaken, is that you work together with your change maker, a local artist called Carl Killian.
Yes.
And together you paint benches together with the artist, but also your local community.
Yeah, so the idea is that we make a one-day event in public space, and on a space where you have a lot of park benches. So in parks actually, or on the Danube Canal. So this is an arm of the Danube in Vienna. It's like a park, but actually it's a canal. And there are a lot of benches, and we invited people, local people there, and artists living close to our area to come on this day and to paint with us the benches. So, yeah.
Was that always your idea that you wanted to paint benches?
In the beginning of the project, we had some ideas of what we can do within iImprove, and so after some meetings with us, we said, oh, this is like, because it brings people together. And also, of course, we didn't know that this COVID situation will come, but now in the situation before we are now in lockdown, it was possible to do it outdoors, because outdoors the situation is there's not so much danger to get infected, so people can do something outdoors also. And so it's perfect for the situation now. So we can come together, and the idea is that several people who don't know each other before work on one bench or work on two benches side by side. And so they can discuss about the colors they use, what the different colors means to them. And also the idea of the project for me is so great, because you are a part of the project if you want or not, because when we are finished 2 days later, you see the bench, and then you have to think about it. Before it was just a wooden bench, and now it is green or yellow or blue or whatever. And there were even one bench which was in the newspaper some days after our event, because there was a slogan on it, a feminist slogan, and there were some politicians from the far right party, and they were really upset about it. So they said, no, this should not happen on a public space. And so we tried, there are some benches that are very easy painted, maybe one color, just green, but there were some very colorful, or with some slogans, or not only slogans written, because also some people start thinking about the benches and on the paintings.
That they're like a conversation starter.
Yeah. And so they are sitting on it, and as I said, they are part of the whole project. If they want, if they are really part and painting it, or if they go there weeks later and discussing about it, because they are not so far away. So you see 3 benches side by side, and the people are starting to discuss which do you like more, the first one, the second one. So it's now a part of Vienna, a part of this district.
Yeah.
And it's also one participant said, and I think this is a very nice sentence about the project: the benches now reflect the multicultural city. So it's not brown. So it's very colorful situation now, and a very open-minded thinking of the project. And so we are very happy that we could do it now 3 times. So both sides of the Danube Canal and in one park in the 6th district of Vienna. So we are happy that we can continue with this project.
That's wonderful. Yeah. And the artist that you worked with, Carl Killian, how was he always sort of in your mind as a change maker, or how was your sort of change maker journey?
No, it was because in the beginning we were not so sure about the role of the change maker. So what should he do, or how can he come to our organization and change the way we work? And we think, and then we thought, okay, should it be a person who helps us with the organization, or should it be more a creative person? And then we knew Carl before from other projects, but then we said he's the right person, because he helps us in the organization, but he also helps us to find other artists to join and come and make and do benches. But he also is the right person because he thinks about stuff we would never we would not do, because now when we do the events, he asks each person and we are doing interviews, and he asks question, yeah, why do you prefer this color? And then he discusses about the effect of the special color the person uses. And this is a very creative way to come also to the people and think about why they are using this red or this green. And so also the person are thinking a bit more about the colors they are using. And so there is also a connection to another project inside iImprove, because I think the Polish colleagues, they're working on storytelling. And so each bench with the question of Karl tells a story. Now it's not only a green bench, we know why the person uses green and why the person likes this color. So each bench also tells a story of the individual person who painted the bench.
That's
and so
wonderful.
In future, I mean, it's a lot of work, and we have it all on our memory sticks and notice. We have the list of the benches and the persons, and we have the interviews. So in the next steps, we will do a big homepage, and also on the iImprove homepage, we can say, okay, bench number 3 is from this person, and we have this video file. So in future, we will have a database, and also this is also part of the art. It's not, the piece of art is not only the bench some kilometers away at the Danube Canal. The piece of art is the social experience, or the social experiment that people working in public space, and maybe 1 year later they see the interview and they see how the bench changed, because it's open space. We have 2 of our benches get changed in the last 2 or 3 months because people write something together, they're putting stickers on it. And yeah, open space, you have people, some are destroying it, some are adding some art. So maybe next year we can send you some pictures of the benches and how they changed in the last year.
That would be so cool, because it's not just like the partner organizations sort of journeys, it's the actual art, the methods, and all the journey that they themselves make as well, that's sort of out of our control. But that sort of is left to the community or to the audience. And I think that is something very, very special. Thank you so much.
And also there is one connection also to Stockholm, because we numbered our benches.
Oh.
And so number 1 is in front of your office in Interkult.
And we love it. Every time we walk into the office, it makes me smile.
Number 1 of benchmarking in our future homepage will be the bench in Stockholm.
Yeah.
So the second one is then ours. And we hope maybe when we can travel again, that we will bring benches to the other partners. And so the whole project get a bit more international and more connected. And the next time you are coming to Vienna, we will sit on the benches we painted, and maybe we can paint one.
I cannot even begin to express how much fun that would be. I am so grateful for you taking the time to talk to me and to share your organization's process and what it's meant to your community, and also the legacy that you leave even after the project is finished. I think that is so important and so inspirational. Thank you so much, Bernd.
Yeah, thank you for the interview, and I hope we can see each partner in real life soon.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.